a beautiful love story can be just about feelings. So, and you can love more people than those that you can make a life with. That doesn't mean you make a life with people you don't love, but it means that there is a whole other set of ingredients. There's a lot of sentences today that I never heard 20 years ago in couples therapy. This is a raw deal. I'm not getting my needs met. Where is my return on investment?
Wow.
Excuse me, somebody owes you? The level of narcissism has to be shrunken a tiny bit on occasion.
Right, exactly.
Some of us need to really learn to think more about ourselves. And some of us really need to think more about others.
Right.
Some of us live with the fear that we're going to be abandoned. And some of us live more with the fear that we're going to lose ourselves. There are some people who really need stable, committed, monogamous relationships. They don't want open doors. And there are other people for which open doors probably should be the model from the start. But the fundamental human need for love will never change. In the era of self-fulfillment and the right to happiness, we don't have more desires today than the previous generations. We just feel more entitled to fulfill our desires. We really take ourselves a little very seriously. And sometimes at the detriment of other people to whom we do have an obligation and a commitment to. Not just our partners.
Right. The world.
The world.
So where should we be? Somewhere in the middle, you think? Or what's...
In an examined state. I don't know that it's always in the middle,
Right.
but in an examined state. In a state that doesn't just say what I like, what I feel. The fact that I have options doesn't mean I have to exercise all these options. The problem of consumer life, I could get better. I'm like, I'm a victim of FOMO. How do I know this is the best? No, you don't.
Yeah.
If you think you're going to find somebody who is the person who's going to make you stop looking, it doesn't work this way. Because no, it doesn't. Because at some point your inner rumblings will start up again, and then you will say, "Oh, probably
Start
it's
looking.
Not." It's like you just say, "This is it. This is where I decide to put my roots in this moment." And there are lots of people you can love, and there's only a few you can make a life with, and they're not always the same. It's different.
Wow.
And for that, you need more of stuff that is not just in the domain of feelings, views about money, views about emotional expressiveness, views about power.
Wouldn't you say that those differences that we have also attract us to other people?
I think that what attracts you originally is often what becomes the source of conflict later, basically.
I love this conversation.